So as you can see, the update is about 25 gigs, so you want to get that ready. That went ahead 4 a.m. GMT time. You can work that out for other times if you want. And what it's included, we've already seen this in notes previous to this leading up. We can do the hunt for Alder. This is something you do for a quest and unlocking different operator skins. Then we have what we're going to get in the tiers. So this is our battle pass. The battle pass is also released. You can have a look at that in store if you want more in-depth look, but I'm just going to give you what's on screen, which is a quick overview of what you're going to get. So you instantly unlock the Wraith, the new skin, and the new wood skin, and possibly more. You get access to the SMG, the PPSH-41. Then you move down, you're getting different kind of blueprints, the same as usual. You get this sniper at level 31. This is meant to be very similar to the car, as mentioned in different videos, and this will be interesting to see if it can live up to what it's meant to be. Then running into the later side of the tiers, you unlock an ultra rare blueprint, which usually you have to pay for these, which is reactive, loud pipe reactive blueprint for an SMG, which is interesting enough. And then you can also get a legendary sniper blueprint at the end with the Wraith Queen, the white Queen or Wraith skin at the end. So a quick update about the map and what's going on. If you actually are a GTX owner and you own a PC with this kind of powerful card, then that means you've actually got a boost on your performance and your high resolutions in graphic settings. So this is a plus if you're a PC player, but if you're not, it doesn't really matter. So we can see that it fixed a load of bugs, which was needed because there's so many bugs in this game. So certain things like the idle sway have been increased when they should not have been. They fixed the bug with the ZRG new sniper. No one's really using this, so I don't really care about this. Certain bugs, you want to take a look and see if this really affects your gameplay, go ahead. But you can see that they're fixing bugs, but they're always making new ones, so I wouldn't hold my breath for too long there, because it usually breaks something else. As mentioned, the two weapons that you're getting, there's a new sniper, new SMG in the battle pass. These will be interesting to test, and when there's more testing done, I'll probably pop a video to see if this is actually a good sniper to use against the car. I don't know if this SMG will live up to what it's meant to be, but hopefully it will. Very interestingly enough, what has happened to the Warzone weapons and what is going to go on forward is the AK has actually got a buff. So this is interesting enough because AK is one of the strongest guns next to AMAX, so this could be a good go-to if you want to have a test for this. It's reduced the pattern of how you actually control the recoil, which could drastically improve people using this weapon and getting higher kill gameplays with this, because it's actually such a strong weapon. So this is interesting to see. They've kind of converted the FFAR into a mid-range weapon here because they felt it was too close to the FFAR 1. And they wanted to kind of separate it from being the same as that, which is pretty, I thought that as well, and just the FFAR was used over it because it's just a better version of the FFAR. So hopefully we can see this in maybe a different kind of range settings, maybe medium ranges, but I don't think it will because it's still not the best gun with stats. The FFAR has got nerfed, so do you want to test it out, but I don't think you'll be running this anymore. The head multiplier got brought down from 1.1 to 1, max damage range decreased 15%, and maximum damage decreased 30 to 27. So they have realized that this was crazy, and it's became a must for people now that this might change it. Rather than being a loadout necessity, is going to be something that maybe someone could possibly use but not have to use to win battles up close. They have actually done the same thing for the Groza because they feel like the Groza is going to replace it. So they made the Groza more recoil, less ADS speed, and they took down the multiplier from the chest and torso, so that has been nerfed as well, which is kind of crazy. So Groza and FFAR have been nerfed, but what I'm interested more about than anything else is the Krig 6 and the QBZ have been buffed, which I'm kind of waiting for this to happen because I felt like the Krig was not giving justice to the gun it was in multiplayer, and now that has a buff to head damage multiplier, so you got your head damage, your neck, your upper torso, and your lower torso all have been increased with damage. So this got a full damage increase. Recoil still have to be controlled, but this gun could actually be a hard hitter. So I'm definitely going to test this gun out and get back and see if there's a better class for this gun. And then the QBZ as well. This got movement speed increased, ADS speed increased, and neck damage and upper torso damage increased. So this gun has become like a little I like that the damage increased. This gun is actually, I think, is more accurate than the Krig. So this is definitely something to watch out for in case this blows up, because it's a strong weapon anyway. So this could be a very good weapon. So I think keep an eye out for the Krig 6 and the QBZ-83. These two could actually take over as a kind of like a dark horse that people overlook with the new weapons coming in. So submachine guns, LC10, no one really used it, but I got a bullet velocity increase. might see someone using it now, see if it's any way viable in Warzone. Mach 10 got decreased, maximum damage decreased by 1, so Mach 10 got another nerf. Peloton got increased ADS speed, pretty crazy. No one really used the Peloton, is absolutely horrible. Maybe for multiplayer it might be good, because I don't use it for Warzone. It just does not hit hard enough. And then the big thing is the tactical rifles got absolutely nerfed to the ground. So tactical rifle Charlie, this is the AUG tactical rifle version, not the SMG version. So yeah, this has been burst decreased to 33%, which is a huge decrease between bursts. So now it's not going to be as quick out of the gates. Also decrease in damage. Same with the M16, but it's like 10%. The increased time between bursts have actually been increased, interesting enough. And neck damage multiplier has been brought down from 1.8 to 1.1, which is pretty low. So this could be a bad nerf for this. Oh, and you can see that the barrels have been nerfed as well. Increase of rate fire reduced by 58% on all these have been reduced. So all the barrels have been changed, and you can see the pistols have been mentioned in the bottom as well, so they have been nerfed again as well. Minimum damage from 23 to 19, and then minimum damage reduced from 19 to 14 for the auto and the akimbo together. So then pistols probably won't be seen used again, because I don't see why you would use them unless they're actually okay for a ghost class with the automatic. Yeah. Overall, after that, there's just a few little kind of attachment things they're still working on, like fast mags, ADS penalties. Nothing really gonna crazy here in these sort of notes. Then we have the operators. So roses have been improved with visibility. About time the rose skin has actually been patched, so hopefully it's not as crazy hard to see these people in dark corners, because it was so overpowered and so unfair to people, especially if they had a bad kind of system set up where they actually weren't able to see things very clearly and they just kept getting blitzed by darkness. Then you got your new operators being added: the Knight, Warsock Pack, the Wraith, and Antonov. Yeah, we already knew about these in the pre-launch of these patch notes. Then you got your normal prestige levels. If you can get up all the way to 1000, fair play to you, tough enough. And then once again they got the sizes. So yeah, overall guys, that's the quick patch notes. I wanted to give a quick video on them so you can understand what's going on. My recommendation would be take a look at the QBZ, take a look at the Krig 6. Them two have kind of been buffed, so it'd be very interesting to see if they become stronger hitting guns. And I'd like to run them just to test, because I really like the Krig and I really like the QBZ. They're very solid guns. So I'm definitely going to be testing these out. Try to stay away from the FFAR and M16. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Guys, thanks for stopping in and watching the video. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and I'll keep you updated on any other news coming out and any other meta guns that might be creeping up, and any dark horse guns as well from the new patches and the new weapons being brought in. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.